Just a moment, welcome to the Jam Podcast. Just a moment, welcome to the Jam Podcast. Just a moment, welcome to the Jam Podcast. This is the Just a Moment podcast where we pause to reflect on life through the lens of poetry and prose.
A pleasant good morning from the desk of the Jam Pod. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to be in this space. Happy to share. Excited to pause, to reflect on life for just a moment. And around here, we use poetry and prose as our backdrop. Now, I am Shawn N, your host. I am a poet, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and it's an honor to come before you every week. My prayer is that what God has placed on the inside of me will connect to what God has placed on the inside of you, and that He will just allow me to walk in humility every time. I want to say a big thank you for your support, for watching the videos, for sharing them, for commenting. Just know that I am grateful. At the end of the day, I pray that you found value in what has been shared, what God has allowed me to say. And remember, please, to just utilize every moment that life sends your way. Walk in them. All we get in this lifetime is just a moment here and a moment there. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to the podcast, I'm inviting you to do so. Yes, subscribe to the Jam Pod and please hit that notification bell so that you will be notified of upcoming episodes. You can even leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. In today's episode, yes. It's going to be an interesting one, and I pray that it speaks to something on the inside of you. And the title is A Gem, though broken into pieces, is still valuable. Hashtag know your worth. I will say that again. A gem, though broken into pieces, is still valuable. Know your worth. Now, just think for a moment about a diamond that falls to the floor and shatters, or maybe just have a piece of it broken off. The truth is, if you were to pick up all those pieces, you would still be picking up diamonds. It wouldn't lose its name, it wouldn't lose its value, and it wouldn't lose its worth. A cracked diamond is still a diamond. A broken diamond is still a diamond. You wouldn't see a diamond hanging its head down saying, "Oh, I'm not a diamond anymore. I'm not a diamond anymore. I'm broken. I'm not a diamond anymore." No, it stands out. It shines. It carries its value, broken or not. Let me remind you that you are a diamond. I am a diamond. Life may have thrown punches or sometimes blows, or you may have been dropped. Yes. I pause to remember the story in the Bible, actually in Second Samuel's, about Mephibosheth, he was the son of Jonathan, and Jonathan was the son of Saul. Saul was the first king of the Israelites. And shortly before Jonathan died, His nurse picked up the baby, Mephibosheth, and ran with him so that he wasn't killed. But she dropped him. She dropped him and he became crippled in both of his feet. Both of his feet. But guess what? When David became king, he remembered him, not only because he was his friend's son, but remember, he had royal blood in him. And David brought him to his table and he ate at the king's table for the rest of his life. He had royal blood running through his vein. He was a diamond. What am I saying? In this season, I want you to do what? Walk like the gem that you are. Talk like the gem that you are. Sparkle like the gem that you are. Let your beauty shine inside and out. At times, yes, you may feel fragmented right now. You may have been broken into pieces. The setbacks, yes, the divorce, the mistakes, the rejection, the defeat, the failure. But still, remember you are valuable. The cares of this life shouldn't diminish your value or your worth. You are a king's kid. That makes you royalty. You may have heard that you can't or you won't, but you're still a diamond. Start looking at yourself for what you are, for who you are. A diamond, a gem that exudes beauty. Beauty. Shine like it, look like it, walk like it. Now, with that being said, today's featured poem is called I Am Beautiful. Are you willing to get up every morning? And I'm going to challenge you really to look yourself in the mirror for the next 5 days, the next week, and remind yourself, I am beautiful. That's the title of the poem. I am beautiful. I am me, created in the image of the Almighty, fashioned with love and sprinkled with grace. God's joy and his peace is smeared on my face. My Father's light shines through my eyes. The features he gave me, money couldn't buy. From the dust of this earth, our God created man. He knew he'd make us. It was in his creation plan. Molded by his hands, the potter shaped this clay. He knew exactly what I would look like today. Beautifully and wonderfully made, said he. He had no doubt what his masterpiece would turn out to be. He made me beautiful. He made me me. He made me in the image of the Almighty. So, yes, I am beautiful. I am me, created in the image of the Almighty. I am beautiful. I may have been broken into pieces, but I'm still valuable. I'm a gem, and I know my worth. I challenge you. Take a look at yourself. Be reflective. Be introspective. Examine the gem that God created when he shaped you and fashioned you and molded you into his masterpiece. I am beautiful. Remember, take a look in the mirror in the morning and remind yourself and do it boldly. I am beautiful. I am me, created in the image of the Almighty. Yes, a gem, though broken into pieces, pulled here and there, still valuable, never loses its worth. So know your worth, know your place, know what you carry, know that you shine, and know that you were created by the Master, his masterpiece, a gem, though broken into pieces, is still valuable. Hashtag know your worth. Know your worth. What a word for today. Whomever that is for, take a hold of this message. Let it speak to the diamond that's on the inside of you. Let it speak to that gem. Yes. Thank you for allowing me to just share with you. Thank you for allowing me to just pour out of what God has placed on the inside of me on the Just a Moment podcast. I'm grateful. So we will see you next week on the Just a Moment podcast, the Jam Pod. Remember, a new episode drops every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified. And don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment as well. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you get a chance, check out my website. It's ShawnNGraham.net or justamoment.live. I'm excited, looking forward to chit-chatting with you. Remember, missed moments can never be recaptured, never be retrieved. So take a hold of your moments, because guess what? I am taking a hold of mine. And don't forget to put God first in all that you do. Please, please be good to yourself and be true to who you are. See you next time on the Just a Moment podcast, the Jam Pod.
Just a moment, welcome to the Jam Podcast. Just a moment, welcome to the Jam Podcast. Just a moment, welcome to the Jam Podcast. This is the Just a Moment podcast where we pause to reflect on life through the lens of poetry and prose.